What's up, guys? This is Higgins with Legal Automations. I'm on a quest to try out every filament in every color. And on today's episode, we're taking a deep dive into Overture's PLA Silk in Gold. One of the things I'm a fan of when it comes to Overture is the fact that it comes in this very unique, or the cardboard box. But I'm not a huge fan of the fact that they put this sticker right over the seal of when you would open it. Just a minor hiccup. I do like the fact that it comes in a nice tabbed plastic tabbed bag. It is helpful. Anyway, this is the gold color, as you can see, very shiny in the Silk PLA. Anyway, so as you know, here at Legal Automations, we always dry our filament, so I'm going to go ahead and get this in the filament dryer for at least 6 hours. I'll see you soon. Alright, this is the Benchy. As you know, here at Legal Automations, we always start out by printing a Benchy in the generic filament settings set up by Bamboo Studios. So we got that done, and it should take a little under an hour for that one, and we're going to go ahead and get all the test prints done, so I'll see you soon. Alright, so here are the test prints. As you can see, it's a very nice shiny gold color for this filament. One of the things, though, with PLA Silk is that it can't really be used for any parts that have any sort of tension or needs for any sort of strength. So, just something to be aware of. It does tend to be weaker. Anyway, the Benchy itself on the generic settings, there were a little bit of issues with some stringing. That was the predominant issue there. But overall, we can see if we can rectify that as we go on with all the tests. Next up, we have the dimensional cube. It is 40 by 40 by 40 millimeters cubed. This one had a little bit of issues on the coming up from the build plate and the first layer defects that were not caught by the printer itself. So, you know, that's just something to be on the lookout for. Sometimes this stuff happens. It is a machine. But overall, I'd say pretty good. Nice bright color. Next up, the temperature tower. And the temp tower for this one, the best number looks like to be right at 200 degrees Celsius. Very little stringing, very little globbing on the spike there. Next up, the retraction test. And this one stringing was a major issue. So as you can see there, that is not really surprising. Next up, the max volumetric speed test. So this one had a little bit of deformation as you got towards 28 millimeters per second cubed. I'd recommend probably a little bit slower than that, but still relatively high. So, especially for PLA, for around probably 25, 26. The overhang test failed. As you can see there, it just took it off for whatever reason. So I'd look into enabling supports. Sometimes that happens. Next up, we have the settings dialed in and printed out the new Benchy. And we were able to fix most of the stringing issues. There were still a touch of them, but something just happens like that. Over at Amazon, you can pick this up at time of filming for less than $18. Overall, this has been Overture's Silk PLA, or PLA Silk in Gold. I haven't been a fan. If you're looking for something shiny, again, don't print functional parts with this. This is much more of a aesthetic thing, just because it is a little bit weaker. But overall, I'd say pretty good for the filament. Anyway, this has been Overture's Silk PLA in Gold. I've been Higgins with Legal Automations. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the nice YouTube things, share it with your friends, be kind to each other, all that jazz. It helps the channel, and I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, hope to see you on the next full review. Thanks.